I'm Miss Susan from the Euless Public Library, and this is STEMtastic Challenge. Each week, I'm going to give you a challenge that you can do at home. It'll be one of the following challenge types: build, engineer, explore, and experiment. This week, we're going to do an engineer challenge. For an engineer challenge, you will be engineering or designing a project to solve a problem. In the video, we will give you a brief explanation of the science behind the project, the problem that you will need to solve, as well as a list of suggested materials. You may need to make several adjustments to your project to make it work the way you want it to. With the engineer challenge, I encourage you to use trial and error to make the best project to solve the problem. Again, feel free to work with your family or compete against your family. Discuss what works and what doesn't and why. We would love to see what you've made, so please, once you're done with your project, post a picture, video, or description in the comments, or use the hashtag STEMtasticChallenge.
Every month, all of the challenges will be based on a theme. This month's theme is the great outdoors. Since Earth Day is this month, I thought we should explore more about nature, the outdoors, and all things Earth. For this engineer challenge, we are going to engineer a wind-powered car. The world is going through an energy crisis. We need you to design and make a prototype of a wind-powered car. How are you going to catch the wind to power your car? Are you going to use a sail? What shape are you going to make your sail? What types of materials are you going to use? How will you make the car move faster and more efficient? Research different types of sails and other ways to harness the wind to see if you can find the one that works for you. Use trial and error and see if you can make the fastest wind-powered car. To help you design your wind-powered car, here are a few things you should consider. 1. The mass. The mass is the quantitative measure of inertia and basically will be influenced by the materials and the size of your car. Mass will affect how well and how fast your car will move. The greater the mass of an object, the smaller the change produced by an applied force. 2. The force. The force you will use for your car will come from the wind, or generated airflow, and it will need to be harnessed in some way. The easiest way to do this is to make a sail. If you don't want to use a sail, you can be creative and figure out a different way to use the wind. If you do make a sail, you will need to figure out which shape and size will be the most effective for your car. 3. The friction. The friction will come from the wheels as well as the surface area of your car. Friction will affect how well your car will move. Friction will cause your car to slow down or not move as well, so you will want to limit the friction as much as possible. You can do this by making sure your wheels can easily roll by creating an axle, and by making your car more aerodynamic. See if you can find other ways to reduce the friction. Here are the suggested materials for this project. You could use cardboard, bottle caps, craft sticks, twist ties, buttons, rubber bands, skewers, straws, cardstock, plastic bags, newspapers, cardboard tubes, and balloons. You will also probably need tape or glue and scissors. Anyways, use trial and error and have fun engineering your wind-powered car. Don't forget to post a picture, video, or description in the comments or use the hashtag STEMtasticChallenge. We would love to see the cars that you have made.